Hello, it is January and it is seed month. So I'm super excited. I placed my orders this year with Botanical Interest and Bakers Creek, and they have both come in the mail. So I've got tons and tons and tons of seed packets to go through, and I am going to sort through them and organize them, intersperse them with my current collection, and pull out what is ready to be planted indoors to get ready for a seed transplant. Here we go. Super exciting to unpack a box of seeds. And so what I'm doing right now, I'm going first through my Bakers Creek seed packets, and I'm looking on the back and I'm separating out things that are recommended to be direct sown outside and those that are recommended to be sown indoors and then transplanted when the weather is warmer. So I'll finish up here with my Bakers Creek seeds and my two piles, my indoor pile, my outdoor pile, and then I will move on to my botanical interest. This is my current collection of seeds, and I am simply pulling out packets that are recommended to be started inside, or seeds that are recommended to be started indoors. And I will add that to the pile from Bakers Creek and Botanical Interests that I just got. I got this tip from Jill at Whispering Willow Farms. When she got her seeds in, she took post-it notes and categorized them or put them into groups. And so that's what you're going to see me doing here now, is grouping all of my like seeds. Here in South Carolina, I am in zone 8A. And what that means is our last frost date is March 31st. And so I go onto my calendar and I count backwards the weeks digressing from that last frost date. And that is how many weeks I need to plan to start my weeks before that actual date. And so here is a tool from Botanical Interest that really breaks that down simply. So now I just take a look at the back of the packets and I write down how many weeks out from the last frost date I need to plant them, and I'm going to add that to my post-it notes to further categorize my groups. Here I'm labeling the plant markers with the name of the seed, the date that I started it, and the company that I purchased it, just a way for me to help keep my records up to date and accurate. I didn't have enough of the divided cell trays, so this tray I'm just mass planting, but I'm going to label it with painter's tape with what's going to go in what section and how many rows are in there.
I am now done kind of with the sorting and organizing, and now comes the dirty part. And one of my dreams is to actually have a potting table, but for now this is what we do. So my go-to potting soil is Happy Frog. They're out of Colorado. Really like them. Had a lot of success with them recently, and the soil stays loose, not so compact. Do my best not to let my soil dry out, but when it does, this doesn't tend to get real hard. So what I'm doing right now is this tray is going to be for my artichokes and my strawberries, and I'm going to do rows. And you notice how I labeled them. So I'm going to fill this as full as I can, and then the strawberries are going to be 2 rows of 8, and the artichokes are going to be 2 rows of 8 as well. And the strawberries in each hole, I do a group of 8 to 10 seeds. And then the artichokes, I think it's just 1 seed. And I usually pre-moisten my soil before I put my seeds in, so I don't have to, I don't drown them. But this bag has been outside and it's actually pretty wet already, so I'm not gonna wet it too much. Now the botanical interest set, I think it's $20. It comes with the seed tray and then a drain tray, so the water goes through and doesn't rot the roots, and then it comes with a dome to keep humidity in there. Like I said, I think they're $20 and I love them, but it's hard for me to swallow spending $20 per tray. So I do slowly gather them because they're real thick and sturdy and I can use them over and over. But I got this from our local store here called Griff's, and it's just the drip tray, and then I add these little trays into it. All right, so this has special germination instructions to sow shallow. So I think what I'll do is just put the seeds on the surface and then sprinkle dirt on top. Ooh, these are tiny. Teeny tiny. Oh. I don't know why I'm surprised. Okay. So, see what they mean by sow shallow. I'm gonna go ahead and do the asparagus, the artichoke, and then I'll put some soil on top. I'm really glad I pre-moistened the soil because those definitely would get drowned. All right. I've never planted artichokes before. My mom loves them, which is why I'm planting them. And I'm excited because I've learned that artichokes is actually a flower and that you harvest it before it comes into bloom. And that's what the edible artichoke is. Otherwise, they're a really pretty cut flower. So I'm excited. A lot of these. They packed more in here because I guess there was a low germination rate. So I'm gonna go over here where my strawberries didn't make it. Just keep planting. Sprinkle some soil. Oh, this one says start seeds indoors in late winter. Sprinkle on moist paper towel. Hold in fridge 30 to 40 days. Whew, seeds will sprout, can be placed into pots and grown indoors until planting outdoor after. All right, well, so you should have read that. To pull you out. You out. All right, this is the same. So we're gonna table the lavender. We'll put it on a paper towel and stick it in the fridge. Interesting. So we'll do our echinacea. Maybe I should just do a whole thing of onions. That's what I'll do. Okay, so flat of Italy. So I'm gonna share with you where I keep my seeds in my laundry room. So this rack I got on Amazon. This rack I got from Walmart, and I got these lights from Walmart, and I'm more familiar with these lights that I got off of Amazon. And so I'm not sure what the purple, and there's a blue light, so I need to kind of research what that means. But I had over here on these 3 rows begonias. They were clippings that a friend of mine gave to me to kind of try out. He works for a company that ships begonia clippings, and so he gave me some, and I've gotten to play around with it. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing with those, and then I'm going to free up these shelves for my future seeds that I will be planting in the weeks to follow. I didn't really know what to do, so this is kind of my solution. So my begonias have been inside for a couple of weeks, and I tried a couple of different ways of planting them. And so now I'm going to kind of hardy them off out here, which is getting them used to being outside. Our temperatures are still pretty cold, and I don't have a greenhouse yet. So I'm utilizing clear tubs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them outside every day when the sun is high, and then take them inside when the sun is going down. And I'll do this every day. That way they'll still get some sunlight, and they'll start to adapt to the temperature. All right, I moved them over here just because I'm familiar with these lights, and they are good to go. I've got my other packets there ready to plant. I'm going to get some more of these cells, I think, to plant the rest of what I've got. And I've got my other supplies here, and then now these shelves are waiting for some goodies. Thank y'all so much for just hanging out with me while I do my seeds. And you know, I am a new homesteader, a new farmer, so this is definitely still a learning curve for me. You know, doing all this, it's fun, it's frustrating, it's nerve-wracking, but it is fun to document and to share with you. So if you have any questions or comments or suggestions, I sure would appreciate you letting me know. And I'll keep you posted on how these are doing, and I'll do a couple follow-ups with the other rounds of seeds that I am doing. So with that, I hope you all have a good day.